How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bushrocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the good old Xbox One. Wow, that came out in November of 2013. Over 10 years old. Is it worth collecting games for? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it plays Xbox 360 game and Xbox One. Problem we got with Xbox Series X right now is the lack of physical games lately, and they get doing Game Pass. Xbox is doing their own thing. Don't get me wrong, I like my Xbox. I got Game Pass and I do play the newest games, but yeah, it's getting down to the point where trying to get a physical game is getting almost impossible. I go to places like Best Buy and stuff like that. Lack of games. I go to Walmart, less and less and less games. I want to just grab this real quick. When you get a nice special edition game, you expect to get a physical, and yeah, there's my game right there on this little metal thing right here. It's cool. I like this little thing there, but yeah, the Xbox has got the lack of physical, and when you do buy a disc, you're only buying the digital license, and you got to download the game. So yeah, I'm gonna go fall back to the Xbox One and talk about that, because back then, Xbox was still somewhat releasing games to that system, and they had some pretty cool games that they released for it and stuff like that. Just in general and stuff like that. They had some great assists, and we're gonna go through some of these games right here. So if you want to go collect the Xbox One and you got one sitting at your house, do it, because the games are cheap. I mean, dirt cheap. You can just go on eBay and find most of these games for cheap. Cheap. I like cheap. So, you ever want to know the intro of my video of the guy going around, off of like a zip line and stuff like that, and that game is Sunset Overdrive. Everybody's always asking me, what's that intro in your videos? That's the game right there, Sunset Overdrive. Good physical game for Xbox One. So, pretty sweet. So we're gonna go through some physical games that they released on the Xbox One. So just keep this in mind, because you don't see any of these games anymore for like Series X. Just keep that in mind. So Sunset Overdrive, pretty sweet game right here. Also, Killer Instinct Definitive Edition, Xbox One console exclusive. Yeah, that's the other thing too. They kept everything exclusive. Back then. I can understand why Xbox is doing what they're doing right now, because they made all the wrong decisions back in the past, I'm guessing. So they got to push all these games out to other consoles, which now they're somewhat becoming a third-party publisher, which is cool. Just I'm hearing that the PS5 games are. I heard that some of the PS5 games are not going to be physical too, or something like that. I don't know. That was just a rumor I heard, but here we go. Keep going. Halo 5 Guardians. Pretty cool. Xbox One exclusive. So yeah, if you got that Xbox One, even if you go on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, you might find somebody just willing to sell their Xbox One for $50. If you're gonna get one, get the Xbox One X. Try to get that console, because that is the console I use. It works great. I got yeah, my Cyberpunk Xbox One X. That's the one thing right there. I can't play my Cyberpunk on my Xbox One X. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, next game we got is Forza Horizon 2. Yeah, I got the newest Forza Horizon on the Xbox, but I don't got a physical copy for Series X. It's like, it's hard to find. But check that out. Nice and physical. GameStop once in a while carries some of these games, but like I said, it's just a license. But then we got Gears of War 4, Xbox One exclusive. Oh, 4 games bonus. I didn't realize that. Down at the bottom, 4 game bonus. I'm guessing that those are downloadable once you... Yeah, there's like a code that you put in there for all the Gears of War games. Pretty cool. But check that out, nice good old physical. Speaking of Forza Horizon, yeah, like this one right here, I did get the digital version first, and I got the physical version of Forza Horizon 4. This might be one of those licensed discs right here. I'm not sure. but still pretty cool though. They had a physical copy of it because it, like I said, it's harder and harder to find physical. Then we got my Gears of War Ultimate Edition and Rare Replay. Pretty sweet. I like that. Yeah, this comes with 2 discs right here, so I got the one Rare Replay disc right here. Then you got the Gears of War. Yeah, I like going out finding physical games and stuff like that. It's been pretty cool. Here we go, Xbox One exclusive Recore. Pretty cool game. I played this one a bit when I picked it up. Who all remembers this game? Quantum Break, Xbox One exclusive. Exclusive content including a full game download of Alan Wake. Pretty cool. I like that. Here's one of those launch games for Xbox. This is kind of like a hidden gem right here. It didn't do very good when it first came out, but as time goes on, this game kind of became a cult hit, a hidden gem, and that's Rise, Son of Rome. Pretty cool. I like that. Okay. And then we got these right here, these all greatest hits games that you don't see from Xbox anymore, from Series X, saying that they got these kind of cool greatest hits, you know, in physical form. But here we go, we got Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. Re-released it, put it in a nice little cool little Xbox One case. It says Xbox One, Xbox 360, and you get a copy of the 360 game. Pretty sweet. So I like that they kind of re-release these games and put them in cool little cases like this. You got the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion, same thing. Got the little Xbox 360, but hey, it's got the cool little Xbox One case. And then we got the Skate 3, pretty cool, another greatest hits. Awesome, like that, 360. You know, it's just Xbox don't do that too much anymore. And then we got some of these smaller titles. This ain't too small, but this is the Xbox One bundle of 2 games. You got Bayonetta and Vanquish. Cool. It comes in a cool steel book. But when I open up this steel book, oh my god, there's a physical copy of a game right there. There's our 2 discs in this one. Nope. But pretty cool. You got your physical copy right there. And we got these smaller independent titles that Xbox used to release. PS4 did the same thing, released a bunch of nice good little indie titles. Xbox did the same thing. You got Jagged Alliance Rage. They were able to bring out physical releases of these smaller titles onto the Xbox One. Don't see that too much anymore. I got Lichdom, Battle Mage. Whether these games are good, that's up to you or not, but still, they released it. You know, you got your physical. You got your Super Dungeon Bros. Nice. So yeah, you know, if you got an Xbox One sitting around, go find some games for it. There's a lot of good games for it. The Inner World, The Last Wind Monk. That's a lot of people dump on this console a lot, and I don't blame people because they really try to push digital only online when they first launched it with the Kinect and everything. Well, here we go. How about Chronos Before the Ashes? So they had to kind of scrape them out of the hole there, but I think they managed to bring some games out for the Xbox One. And when the Series X came out, then, you know, pretty much they try to go almost full digital. Just, it feels like they keep pushing all this digital. It's like important to have your physical games. It's important to own your games. You know, it's still right down. The bottom line is you're purchasing a license for the game. Okay, sweet. Then you got the only online games and stuff like that, and then that been going on since PS3. We had games that when the license runs out and you can't play the game anymore because it's online. Just keep that in mind. Look for these little smaller titles and stuff like that. Look for some Halo 5 or some Killer Instincts or the game that's in my videos, Sunset Overdrive. Is it pretty cool to collect for Xbox One? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, if you're going to get an Xbox One, get the Xbox One X. That's a pretty sweet console. I like that. And, you can still play your 360 games on it. And for the most part, throw it in there. It's going to play. It's going to download the best version of it. But it's, still, you put it in there. I do like the fact that Xbox does support a lot of backwards compatibility. And that's kind of awesome. But what happens when all of their servers decides to shut down and you can't play those downloaded versions anymore? Will those games still work? Okay, that's kind of like a downfall right there. But I'm assuming that you put an Xbox 360 game in there, if it don't download, it should be able to play. But okay, that's just my thought. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. Do you got an Xbox One and do you still play it? I know a few people that still has an Xbox One and never upgraded and they still play on it. So yeah, I know people that do, but let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. My pops is making food right now, so I'm going to go eat, get ready for work, and I'll check you out in the next video. Fun times, everybody. Fun times indeed. Kind of a different video talking about some Xbox today. Yeah.